Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Dutchy and welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how you can mix your Afrobeat vocals and this is what it's gonna sound like. So first I'm gonna show you how these vocals sound like without any effects on it so you can hear the difference that the vocal mix is gonna make, and that sounds like this. So the first step in mixing vocals is setting up your recording channel. This is basically the channel where the input comes out, and the only thing I did on this channel is add an auto tune where I have the retune speed at 5 and the humanize at 29. These are the settings for that. And the next thing we did on the tracking channel is add a Chaps 73 from Waves. It basically adds a digital preamp and it's gonna make your vocal much warmer. And we add a NS1 from Waves. Basically what this does is take away the breaths and the clicks in your vocals, so it's gonna save a lot of work. And together it sounds like this. So the next step is gonna be the lead vocal presets. And I'm gonna take you step by step just to see what I did. First, we're gonna load up Studio Rec from Waves, and we're gonna start with a de-esser. Basically what this does is it's gonna take away the S's and the high frequencies, so we don't need that in the song. Then we're gonna add the first EQ. This is just to take out the low frequencies because we don't need it in the vocals. Next up, we got a SSL channel from Waves. This is basically the second EQ we're gonna use, and it's just to control the vocal, and this is how it sounds like. Next up, we're gonna add compression. This is the CLA 76 from Waves, and what this does is control the volume of the vocal. So you can already hear the vocals gonna be much louder and much more controlled. After that, we use a C4 from Waves. This is a multi-band compression where we can tame the frequencies in the different bands that you can use in the vocal. This is how it sounds like. So now the vocal sounds much more controlled. After that, we use two compressors. First one is the RVox from Waves, and they're really gonna take the vocal up front. And after that, we use the R compressor as well from Waves with a very fast attack and a slow release. And this is how it's gonna sound like. So you can already hear the vocal is gonna sound much better in the mix. So now that we mix the vocals, we're gonna send the main vocal lead to a buzz. And again, I'm gonna take you step by step through the effects that I use to get the sound that we have. First off, we're gonna start with the doubler stereo is from Waves as well. And this is basically gonna make the vocal much wider, so it adds a little bit more dynamics, and that sounds like this. Next up, we add a free plugin. It's called Fresh Air. Basically what this does is again another EQ, and basically it's gonna focus on the high end of the song, so it's gonna sound really shiny and really upfront. Next up, we used again a de-esser. This one is from Waves. It's called C1 Compression Gate Stereo. And this also takes away the S's in the song. After this, we add another C4. Like I said, it's a multi-band compression just to tame the different frequencies. After this, we add another EQ. This one is from FabFilter. And what we did is boost the high frequencies around 10K and boost a little bit around 500 hertz. And that's gonna sound like this. After that, we add a reverb. This one is from Valhalla. It's called Valhalla Vintage Verb. I basically use it on all the vocals that I mix because it's really gonna give a bright sound to the vocals. After the reverb, we add a delay. This one is from Waves. It's basically my favorite delay that there is out there. And these are the settings that we used. Next to the delay, we're gonna add another compression. This is gonna duck the delay and the reverb around the vocal, so it's not gonna be too messy. The next step is that we add a center from Waves. And what this does is basically automate the volume, so it's gonna sound steady overall. And the last step is another EQ, just to polish the mix a bit more. The only thing we did is boost it around 8K, just to really get the high frequencies coming through in the mix, and a little bit around 400 Hz. And that's basically how you can mix your Afrobeat vocals in FL Studio. So when we combine everything step by step, this is what it's gonna sound like. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for checking in on another tutorial. Let me know in the comments down below which tutorial you would like to see next. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.